Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Bombshell channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives star Janelle earthy colored tracked down her new outing to Walt Disney World to resemble visiting a phantom town. Janelle is carrying on with her best life since leaving her ex, Kody Brown. Special times of year were an active time for her, where she was encircled by a few relatives, including her own children. Janelle and Kody were in a genuine way hitched for very nearly 30 years, however wound up heading out in a different direction in 2022. Janelle has been to Disney World previously, however her latest outing there came as all in all a shock as she encountered a ghostly yet at the same time very thrilling circumstance. Taking to her Instagram stories to uncover insights concerning her getaway, the Sister Wives Season 18 star made sense of that the downpour in Orlando, Florida, joined with the way that Disney World was facilitating a long-distance race, caused the entertainment mecca to transform into a phantom town. There was not really anyone in sight as she and her little girl Savannah strolled around and rode different rides, including the popular Privateers of the Caribbean ride, which roused the colossally effective film establishment. Savannah and I had our own boat at Privateers. That has never occurred to me. Janelle incredibly shouted. The photograph she remembered for her Instagram story showed her and Savannah totally alone on the Privateers ride. Janelle likewise shared a normal post on Instagram about her time at Disney World. We froze during a cold snap last year. Today it's heavy storm and we are doused. Luckily their arranging this time around was significantly better and they brought rain guards and umbrellas. A few of her Instagram devotees communicated their fervor that she had the option to go to Disney World, with some recognizing that it is so cool to encounter the amusement park when nearly no one's there. One fan specifically felt all is right with the world, saying, "Precipitation is only God's approach to getting the groups out for ya." In the remarks part of her Instagram post, which highlighted her presenting before Cinderella's palace while wearing a dark raincoat and holding an umbrella, one fan asked her thought process of the gatekeepers of the system ride. Janelle answered that it was one of her #1 rides. She was spotted at Disney World, according to a few of her social media followers, who made the decision not to disturb her. The Disney parks are a particularly intriguing encounter, regardless in the event that somebody has been there commonly or is encountering it for the absolute first time. It's great that Janelle anticipated the downpour this time, yet she and Savannah appeared to be very stunned after perceiving what a small number of individuals were at Disney World. Downpour will drive away a great deal of guests. In addition, the annual marathon, as opposed to the rides, which are typically the main draw, draws crowds to that event. Kody Brown is a Sister Wives star who frequently behaves like a washout, yet perhaps his exes Mary, Janelle and Christine Brown are comparably terrible. Off-screen, Christine has already remarried David Woolley and these women are officially his ex-spouses. This moment, the patriarch's exes are attacking him on the web. On Instagram, Christine ridiculed him by wearing an "I attempted polygamy" shirt. In Season 18, she was straightforwardly reproachful of Kody, whom she clearly feels is a complete disappointment as a spouse and father. Janelle dumped on him while the cameras rolled and Mary appeared to be depleted at whatever point she was around the testy polygamist. Season 18 of Sister Wives was interesting because it gave the women in Kody's life a real chance to speak up. The Brown family's dynamic is significantly strained by issues related to the pandemic. Kody and Janelle's relationship, which was rocky prior to the spread of COVID-19, was particularly affected. While it was great that the ladies had the option to truly vent, as quelling feelings can be unfortunate, the general energies were terrible. All that felt negative, even Kody's previously holy marriage with his sovereign Robin. While Kody's in many cases apparent as the essential issue in his plural marriage, his exes aren't holy messengers. They've also committed sin. Although Mary was knowingly ignorant, she wasn't always a monster. For quite a long time she appeared to miss Kody's actual clear, covered-up messages. In 1,000,000 ways he broadcast the way that he didn't adore Mary by any stretch of the imagination. Cody didn't significantly offer her the more dispassionate sort of kinship that he appreciated with Janelle. Mary ought to have been aware long ago that she and Cody had no connection at all. For her own reasons or on the grounds that she misdirected herself, she continued to attempt to make things work. She lashed a dead pony until it was honestly crazy, and it was such a help when she at last abandoned her profound association. It's fascinating areas of strength for that, like Mary and the remainder of the earthy-colored family settled on separate. While separate from isn't prohibited in plural marriage circles, it's disliked. Additionally, it isn't something that the Holy Book suggests. Individuals in polygamous circumstances frequently say that they do it for religion, however perhaps they have different reasons as well. Perhaps the man needs control over ladies, perhaps the ladies need to be driven. Everybody's unique, and Mary appeared as though an individual who needed to be driven. Her influence was in every case exceptionally docile. Mild doesn't generally mean feeble, yet Mary ought to have battled her corner more. So often Cody hurt her and she just took it. Likewise, Robin was very detached, forceful with her kindred sister spouse, despite the fact that she made a demonstration of being the lady's comrade. As Mary was excessively modest to truly dump on her better half and his number one spouse, every one of the sentiments that she kept inside appeared to drag her down. In a relationship that is supposed to be romantic, it is preferable to engage in combat and clear the air than to plod along like a worn-out soldier. Cody's otherworldly association with Mary felt like 100 years' war, and she ought to assume a sense of ownership with that. She appeared to imagine she failed to really see what he was attempting to get across. Obviously, Mary got it. In battle, there's something many refer to as essential persistence. It's enduring it in a determined manner to accomplish an objective down the line. Mary was patient, but it's possible that her objective was not to get closer to Cody. Perhaps it was remaining on the sister wives' golden goose however long she could. Janelle knew that being super careful during the coronavirus pandemic was essential to Cody, however she ridiculed his standards in any case. Of course, she had her reasons, yet she probably known that her choice to be more careless than him would have results. Tragically, Cody fixed himself off from her during the pandemic since she and their children liked to adhere to CDC rules. Those suggestions weren't sufficient for Cody. With all due respect, his guidelines were really difficult to adhere to. She said, according to individuals. His guidelines restricted what the children could do. Cody educated the kids to remain 10 feet from their companions. This didn't go over excessively well. Since the pandemic emergency has facilitated, individuals can live much as they did before it began. However, even when life became easier, the Brown family's tensions did not go away. They increased, as a matter of fact. On the off chance that Janelle had complied to Cody, who needed his spouses to adjust to man-centric society once more, perhaps they might have fixed things up when his principles weren't as prohibitive. Cody is a Capricorn, and they are exceptionally unbending with regards to rules. Gritty Taurus Janelle is really an extraordinary visionary counterpart for Cody, however she's pretty much as difficult as some other Taurus. She claimed that Cody forced her to choose between her children and him regarding the pandemic. However, there would not have been a problem if Janelle and her children had adhered to his rules. There would not have been any need for a choosing. Janelle got obstinate. Cody crossed a line, and she just dove in, tracking down a situation all pandemic issue and never straying from it. Cody wants step-forward wives despite Janelle's practicality and intelligence. Janelle didn't track down his techniques reasonable, and that set off her. That was the end of it. She wouldn't do what he wanted. Janelle, while in a plural marriage where a man should run the family, wouldn't get it done. This set up for what Cody sees at this point: one more selling out from the earthy-colored ladies. Just Robin satisfies his exclusive requirements. At the point when Janelle revolted as a spouse, it was truly finished. It was inevitable. Christine's a red-hot Aries, and Aries ladies need intensely hot energy. They need the genuine article, not joke sentiments. Infidelity is a deal-breaker for most of them. Swindling will place them into an over-the-top fury, truth be told. With Cody, she was exceptionally envious, yet she couldn't have ever sold out him. She simply needed authentic love. Clearly, a lady with this personality is a very unfortunate contender for polygamy. Quite a while in the past, Christine ought to have sorted out that she wasn't ready to deal with this odd way of life. Imparting her man to Robin was complete torment for her, a terrible. Christine lost all of her hopes and dreams when Robin joined the family. While Christine realized that she was in a plural marriage, the close-to-home real factors of being usurped by a new and more youthful spouse recently stung. For that, she wasn't exactly ready. Indeed, even Cody most likely didn't understand how much his life and dynamic with different spouses would change once he experienced passionate feelings for Robin. Meeting Robin was a magical experience for Cody. When confronted with this sort of genuine affection, he was feeble. There's absolutely nothing Cody wouldn't do for Robin, regardless of whether it harmed his associations with his different spouses. Also it did. Janelle and Mary, as well as Christine, experienced this kind of passionate abandonment. Mooning over Robin like a teen, Cody was not sincerely present for Christine. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.